Hi Food Network, my name is Carrie Enlarge and I'm the owner of Cake Creations here in Brooklyn, Ontario, Canada. Brooklyn's located just outside of Toronto. Wow, never thought in a million years that I would actually be doing an audition tape for Food Network Challenge. So I'd like to thank you for that opportunity. It means more to me than you'll ever know. So a little about me, how did I get started in cake decorating? I got started in cake decorating about 5 years ago now, when my son was turning 1. I wanted to be that cool, hip mom that made those cool birthday cakes for their kids. So I decided, hey, let's do it. So off I went to Michael's, bought some supplies, brought them home, made a cake, burnt the cake, made another cake, burnt the cake. Finally I got a cake that worked. I decorated it. It turned out not too bad. Not the best, looking back on it now, but it wasn't too bad. After I made that cake, I decided, you know what? Maybe I should actually take these tools that I've purchased and actually learn how to use them properly. So off I went, tools in hand, signed up for a class at Michael's, those Wilton classes that everybody gets their start from, and I took them all. I took one after the other, and I enjoyed them so much. I enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed learning how to use these tools. I learned so much that I thought, wow, I gotta get into this more. So what did I do next? I started baking cakes for family and friends, like most people I know how they get started. And that was awesome. So word of mouth spread, and I started making cakes for strangers. Oh my God, I'm making cakes for strangers. What am I going to do? They had to be perfect. But a year after I started doing all of that, I got a call from Wilton. They wanted me to be an instructor at one of their stores. My former teacher had recommended that I was one of her best students and wanted me to be a teacher alongside with her because there was a need for another instructor at that store. So off I went and accepted their I accepted their offer, and I started teaching at the Michael's, the local Michael's here in Whitby. And since I started teaching about 4 years ago now, I've taught about 1,500 students and was inducted into the Wilton Hall of Fame for such a large student base. So that was pretty awesome. So after I teach, I mean, I still teach to this day. Even though I'm a teacher, I still have lots to learn. I've had the opportunity to learn from greats such as James Rosell, such as Marina Souza, such as Nicholas Lodge, such as Elisa Strauss, Mike McCary, the list goes on. I'm so fortunate that I have the ability to travel and learn from such great people in this industry. One of the highlights of my time doing cake decorating to this far is traveling to Tulsa, Oklahoma every year to compete in Carrie Vincent's Oklahoma State Sugar Art Show. What an honor to compete in that show. This was my entry from a couple years ago. I got finalist standing, so that was pretty cool. To travel 20 hours from Toronto to Tulsa with a cake on board was a little stressful at times, but it was really, really, really fun. So that was awesome. Why do I want to be on Food Network Challenge? I want to be on Food Network Challenge basically for one reason: to challenge myself. I know that I can do it, and I want to prove to everybody else around that I can do it as well. I know I have the knowledge, and I know I have the stamina. It's something that, you know, when I started cake decorating 5 years ago, you watched all these challenges on TV and thought, that's going to be me someday. So that's why I want to be on Food Network Challenge. Now, if I was on Food Network Challenge and I won, what would I do with that $10,000? I would totally, as cliche as it sounds, go to Disney. I would take my mom, I would take my uncle, I would take my husband, my kids, my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece and nephew. We would all go to Disney. You know, we had a hard year last year. We lost my dad after a long battle, and you know, I think it would be so awesome for us to all get together and just, you know, go on vacation and just have fun and just let go and let loose for a while. You know, I'm as much as I'm a competitive person, I just want to have fun. I want to just, you know, have fun doing everything that I do. When I look at cake, there's nothing, when I look at a cake, that I say to myself, that can't be fixed. My motto to all my students when I decorate and teach them is mistakes are edible. So anything that you can make at a cake, you can always fix and make again. So thank you Food Network for allowing me to, you know, send in my audition tape, and I hope that I will be seeing you guys in March. Thanks so much.